Priestess art. Flower stone gravel. So now what I need to do is key item. The dragon priest is gonna give you the dragon armor. Look at this. Gorge upon this and grant altar communion to absorb Baal's power. First form of communion and the world of his priestess. Wait a second, where's the... It has to be nearby, right? I refuse to believe it's not nearby. Look, this is so cool. But Egon is where, dude? We didn't even give it to the guy. New Baal. Even after being consumed, the chopping art of Baal. I am... The communion of Baal continue to resist its subjugation. Never weakening, one day the fire will consume the very soul, the very body and soul of its communion devour one day. So they're telling you this is dangerous. Even after being consumed, the chopping art of Baal continue to resist their subjugation. Never weakening, one day the fire within. Okay, this is the same thing, but this is kind of cool. Now what I want to see. Go fire. What is that? What the heck? So it's possibly not. Just technically speaking, I know exactly what it is. I know what it's supposed to give me. I know what it is. So it's not a surprise. Okay, so now, okay, perfect. So it's supposed to give you like an armor. Question is, where is this armor? Feel like it's an item. For some reason. I feel like it's an item. There you go. Turn human frame into ancient dragon and house dragon cult incantation. Can't use it. Okay, so next, I kind of forgot what to do. We're gonna be starting our Zelda video because your boy, it's not in a rush, but still got things to do. There's something. So the video we're gonna be watching today. It's Lore Companion, The Legend of Zelda Series 6. So the Recluse River is the next one. And it's supposed to be here. So why is it not starting? The heck? Chapter 1.
Before life began to wander in Rome.
Lady Lord, ladies and gentlemen. The Lady of Lore. That's her channel.
What existed was it was chaos. Until three goddesses descended upon this strange place. The goddess of power, Din. The goddess of wisdom. The goddess of courage.
I'm super excited. I actually love her channel. She does really good, but I never watch this video because it's 9 hours. What the heck? No! You fucking suck! You fucking... We lost 2 hours of gameplay. No, dude, that's super stupid. Guys, I'm so pissed off. We lost 2 hours. of videos. God damn it.
The Triforce to another, the goddess Hylia. The inhabitants of this young world would know and love Hylia. She was a symbol of peace and promised strength. Eventually,
Okay, so now
seek out the Triforce. A demon king desired the Triforce for himself, and with his many legions of demons, he brought chaos to the land. The people were taken to the sky and shielded from certain demise by their goddess Hylia. She then chose to cast aside her divinity and place her soul into the body of a mortal. By through rebirth, the powers of the goddess were regained. It was through the wisdom of Hylia's reincarnation and the rise of a courageous hero that would eventually end the powerful demon king. He was cast into a weapon called the Master Sword. It was plunged into stone and safely sealed away in the temple. But so began a cycle of a terrible curse. A great evil was destined to always yearn for the full Triforce to seek it out
No.
and make their wicked vision come true. Reflect their vile heart upon the world. With time, war and conflict did come. Greedy hearts who heard power from a fatal relic called the Triforce sought after their own personal gain. It threw the world into turmoil. Countless lives were uprooted or lost as enemies collided. The world became so volatile that the powerful sage of light grew routed. A great temple around the resting place of the Master Sword, the Temple of Time. And here, Router sealed away the sacred realm, therefore removed the Triforce from reach of any evil beings seeking it out. 3 spiritual stones and a melody, the Song of Time, acted as a key to reach the Master Sword. Only the one chosen by destiny to wield the Master Sword could draw it up and open the door to the sacred realm, where the Triforce was now hidden away. Disaster was averted, and a temporary time of unending peace came. The sprawling kingdom of Hyrule was established by the Hylians, and no longer bound to the sky or under threat of war. Other races began to walk from many corners of this land. The water-dwelling Zora, the mountain-roaming Goron, and the forest-walking Deku, and many other races would raise countless tales to come. Tribes of the Hylians took form, creating even greater diversity within the kingdom. The childish Kokiri, the all-female Garuda, and the secretive Sheikah, just to name a few. Though relations between sages were intense, prosperity came to Hyrule. Cities and villages built and interconnected, technology and innovation supplied structure and progress. A royal family was established to reside over the kingdom.
fuck, we filmed a lot of videos.
Evil forces kept diligent eyes
The tower decides to stop filming.
was overseen by the royal family, and for generations, matters of the storied Triforce were left to them. It was widely forgotten by most.
You know what? Fuck you.
Passed into stories of times long gone. But the curse of the king was not without fangs. Destiny would call to those worthy of answering. Takes us first to the desert of the Gerudo Valley during a time when the civil war raged over.
Guys, we lost 2 hours. We lost. Let me check it out.
Though the Gerudo were a tribe of all women,
2 hours of content,
a male is born, whose
which is me filming videos.
this male Gerudo,
Oh no, I hate you.
touched by destiny,
This is so stupid.
he would grow to become the king of the Gerudo, yes.
We just beat Belle.
So much more. The power of the Triforce would call to this one.
Oh no.
The Civil War destroyed so much and killed so many. As the fires of war raged on, a lone Hylia fled into the forbidden forests of the Kokiri, a childlike race that called it their home. She was not long in the world, but held in her arms a baby, a boy. She had to see him delivered to safety somehow. The injured woman carried the baby boy into the forest and was found at the
Again, we lost the recorder.
the great Deku tree, sensing that the baby boy was a child of destiny.
Am I gonna have to restart the phone? I don't know.
The child be taken in and raised as a Kokiri. The mother of the boy died shortly after, having succeeded in saving her boy's life.
It's been twice that we keep on losing it.
Amongst Kokiri, making himself to actually be one. But the boy was different, born with Hylian blood, not Kokiri. When they were old enough, a fairy would come to the childlike Kokiri, live beside them as a lifelong companion. But no fairy ever came to the boy. Yes, something was indeed quite different about this one. While Link grew in the relative safety of the Kokiri forest, the civil
Give
war
me a sec, guys.
when the king of Hyrule brought other warring nations together under one united banner. Amidst the Hylian people, it was rare to see beings that weren't Hylian. Contact between races and places became limited. Cultures were less vibrant. Resources were a bit more meager. Life became simplified compared to what it had been before the height of the Civil War. But recovery was on the way. The world was mending, albeit slowly. The king of the Gerudos saw in this peaceful instability an opportunity. He knew well of the Triforce. He knew of where the doorway to the sacred realm was hidden away, locked within the Temple of Time. The sage Rauru sealed away the Master Sword and the sacred realm behind 3 keys, 3 spiritual stones and the Song of Time. Even if he could find those 3 keys, there was still the Master Sword.
Fuck. My phone is broken.
Blade of evil's bane, but one step at a time, of course. Destiny has a way of working things out, doesn't it? The king of the Gerudos feigned allegiance to the king of Hyrule once the Civil War ended. Ganondorf sought to become closer to the Temple of Time, closer to the seat of power within Hyrule. He journeyed to the lands where the 3 sacred stones were believed to be, to seek them out for himself. The great Deku tree within the Kokiri forest refused him, so he cursed the guardian spirit to a slow death. The Gorons of Death Mountain refused him, so he cut off their food supply so that they might all starve. The Zoras of their names
I'm so sorry, guys.
so their deity Jamu Jamu was made ill and enraged. Though the king of Hyrule accepted Ganondorf's fealty, the princess of Hyrule was not so keen to trust the Gerudo. The very
How do I have people on Discord?
dream that gave her a true fear of Ganondorf. Within the dream, a man from the desert came forth and shrouded the kingdom in darkness, but out of it emerged a boy and a fairy, who were the light of salvation. The young princess believed Ganondorf to be that man from the desert, and her attendant Impa, a Sheikah woman, Ganondorf's plan might be. For the time being, they would wait and watch. Across the kingdom, deep within the cocoa
Good.
forest, the boy sleeps, caught deep within nightmares. He sees a girl his age being whisked away from the city, a look of terror upon her face, and a man clad in black with a vicious knife in pursuit. In the morning,
I am so sorry, guys.
a fairy named Navi, and instructs her to go
We're having a problem with the recorder. We lost 2 hours of gameplay. But first of all, it doesn't matter because what I missed was us filming.
The Kokiri go about their days as though nothing were amiss, not knowing that their guardian spirit was close to death, and the world outside was dangerously close to boiling over into their home. Navi finds and takes her place beside the boy named Listen and urges him to the great decking tree. There is not a moment to
That's
spare.
so sad.
Most of the children of the forest are happy for their friend to finally have a fairy all his own. They cheer him on and give him pointers on how best to work with his new companion, all save the temperamental bully named Mido, who to have a lifelong habit of mocking Link for not having a fairy, and that he's been summoned before the great decking tree spurs on clear jealousy. Mido even goes so far as to try blocking Link's path to the guardian spirit.
Okay.
He must concede the path to him. Be sure that he
So sorry about this, guys. We're back.
goes